next speaker that's coming up will inspire you to do more fabulous work. He will make it easier for you to leap into tomorrow. This guy is an IBM futurist with over 30 years of experience. He is an author of 8 best-selling books. He speaks at so many great conferences, I just stopped counting. Without further ado, I bring you Bill Jensen.
You are the front end to the revolution. We are all dancing at the edge of the fourth industrial revolution, where digital and analytics and human experiences come together to create completely new possibilities. Now, if your spidey senses are tingling, I'm about to channel Uncle Ben. With your great front-end powers come great responsibilities. I want to talk to you about your responsibility in the future of work, play, and all human experiences. So that's the goal of this talk, to help you better understand your role in the future. For 3 decades, I've been studying how we all work. Over 1 million people around the globe interviewed and surveyed. And when I looked at the results and I tried to simplify them down to just one result that I could communicate to you, I realized it was the disruptive law of 1-to-1. And that law applies just like the Pareto principle. It's universal. It doesn't matter what the situation is, where you are in the globe, what technology you're working on. It's basically, you are all working on disruptive technologies. For every one person whose life will soar, whose health will be better, whose life will be better, who it will experience these amazing things because of what you work on, there is also another person who's displaced, who's struggling. The disruptive technologies that we work on have a 1-to-1 ratio all the time. People are really struggling with all the changes that we throw at them. How do I keep up with all of it? And we are the front end. We don't design those changes, but we are the front end, the interface for those changes. What do you want your legacy to be? Now, if the world is changing more in the next 20 years than the past 2,000. You don't have to die to talk about this. This is your legacy within 1 to 3 years. You will impact everybody else around you immensely. So what I mean by your legacy is, what is the human impact? Not just, I was a good programmer or I was efficient, but you as a person. I'm talking to each of you as a person. If you had impacted 100 people in the next couple of years, what would they say back to you as to what your legacy was? You are the ghost in the machine. Your values. Now, this is deeply personal. This is hard work. I'm going to ask you to do that homework, especially if you have families or kids at home, and really think about this. Take it on as homework and say, just in a few sentences, what's the impact I want to have on the world? Everything you do uses a portion of someone else's life. What value will you bring so that their life is better because you built that code versus the other person? That's what I want to leave with you. Form follows emotion. You are creating experiences for people with your interfaces, with your front-end work. So what experiences will you create that rivet the mind and run away with our heart. So when I said at the top of this talk, you are the front end of the revolution, I didn't necessarily mean your code. You are the front end of the revolution. Thank you very much.
Really awesome talk, Bill. Give me a hug.
That was amazing.
Give me a hug. Really awesome. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for your
Thank you, sir.
wonderful talk. I felt like I was meditating something. It was
Yeah.
wonderful. Big round of applause, people.